Hey everybody, so this is going to be a new tutorial on this little colorful liner that is very kind of settled down for a summer makeup tutorial, and this dark nude lip. I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and if you want to see how I created this look, then please keep on watching. So I have no real idea what I'm going to do today. You probably already know because you've seen the intro. However, first things first, I'm just gonna apply an eyeshadow base. I know you probably all want to see very vibrant summer makeup looks, but I'm not really in the mood for too much color because I've been doing color the whole summer long and even before summer, because I'm usually always the person who chooses color if there's something to choose. Also, I'm pretty limited on brushes today, so I bet that will be a more simple look. I'm now just setting the eyeshadow base. Okay, I slowly grow a plan. I'm gonna use this really bright blue Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil. I'm just using this to create a wing. And before it sets, I'm going to go into my neon palette. I don't even know if it's like supposed to be real cosmetic makeup, but the colors are very vibrant, but they also smell very artificial. I'm choosing the blue out of this palette. I'm just placing this at the outer part and dragging this out. Then I'm taking the fuchsia color, applying this on top also. We're just gonna create a color ombre. A color ombre wing. Then going into the green, putting this all along the inner part. In between the pink and the green, I'm applying just a little bit more of that blue just to make it cooperate a little bit better. To clean up the wing, I'm taking my concealer brush and now wherever I feel the need to reapply some color, which would be mainly the pink, I'm going ahead and do this. And now I'll repeat the same step on the other side. We'll do that quickly off camera. Okay, both liners are done now, and I will continue with a more neutral crease color, and I will be using an eyeshadow by Colourful, which is called Cacao. I wouldn't describe it as a cacao brown. I would say it's a little bit more lighter and just a tiny bit more warm than a typical chocolate brown. I'm gonna use this on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just tilting my head back to find my crease and then applying it directly into the crease. On the same brush, I will take a lighter skin color to blend this color more up onto the brow bone, just to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Since the liner is such an eye catcher, I don't want to go too bold on the lower lash line, but I also don't want to go like too nude, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to add a bright yellow in the inner corner and just do almost nothing to the lower lash line. As my base for the inner corner eyeshadow, I'm just using some concealer just to make the shadows stick. And I'm going to use the same yellow color that is also in this palette. Okay, since this is not as bright as I wanted it to be, I'm just going to add some of the green, which in my experience has always made the look a little bit more brighter. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now, but I'm not completely finished yet. I'm going to take a white shimmering eyeshadow, also by Colourful, and I'm just going to put this in the very inner corner, just to make sure the light has something to reflect off, just because the whole look feels very matte to me. And for the lower lash line, I'm taking the same brown color that I've also used in the crease, just slightly applied. As for my waterline, I'm going to use the same blue eye coal that I've used to create the base for the wing. Oh, ich bin gerade hingefallen. Sorry, telephone always rings in the most unnecessary times. Just to tie the waterline in a little bit more, I'm taking some more of the green shadow And I'm pressing this over the inner part of the liner. This is going to lighten it up and make it a little bit more comparable to the yellow. If you have really sensitive or watery eyes, I would definitely skip this step. But if you don't, then you don't have to worry about eyeshadow in your waterline. It's just gonna be setting the eye core. Okay, so now I'm just gonna curl my lashes, apply some mascara, and maybe and probably also false lashes, because I think that will look really good with the wing. Although the wing should kind of be the showstopper, but I will use some very natural lashes so they don't ruin the side of the eyeliner. Okay, so I'm just going to start off with my face now, and I'm first gonna use my Rimmel bronzer in the number 21 Sunlight. I've been in Egypt for the last week, so if you're wondering why I haven't been posting. However, it was pretty good. I've got a tan. I'm probably 1.5 shades darker than I usually am, but I can work it quite well with using Face and Body by MAC as my foundation, because it's not very high coverage. It can work for a lot of different skin tones, and also by just simply using a darker concealer. Okay, I'm going over with my powder brush, make sure everything's nice and blended. Please ignore my blemish that I have right here. It's too textured to cover it up really well, so it just has to hang out with us. As my blush, I'm going to go for MAC's Peaches. I'm just being lazy and using the same brush. Also, like I said, I'm kind of low on brushes at the moment. While we were at it, I'm also contouring with this Makeup Revolution eyeshadow in Hung Up. And I'm using the side of my brush to apply this. To make sure everything's nice and blended, I'm always going back in with my powder brush. I'm also contouring my nose with that same color but a different brush. I'm just going to use this little eyeshadow brush that we've used for the eyeshadow in our crease. And I'm just going to lightly dust that along the sides of my nose. As for my highlight, I'm going to keep it very simple and use the eyeshadow that we've used above the yellow green mix in our inner corners, so the white shimmery shade by Coriolan, which is called Litchi, by the way. It has a very beautiful golden sheen. It's almost duochrome. Blending this out very well so you just don't have a stripe of highlight on your cheeks. So now I'm going to put my glasses on, just to see how it looks. Oh, my glasses are dirty. Way better now. Okay, I don't want to do like completely nude lips, because I feel like the eyes are too much for a dark lip, but they are too less for like a completely nude lip. So I'm going to go for something in between. And I'm just going to start off with a lip liner by Essence, which is called Soft Berry, number 05. Let's see if it's too dark or not. This is actually quite a bit more plum than I intended. Okay, so I actually think that with glasses, this look is wearable like this, with a darker nude-ish lip on its own. But I will apply a lighter nude lipstick on top. Okay, so the lipstick I've chosen is Naked. It's dark. The lip color I've chosen is Dark Naked by Urban Decay. This is my favorite nude lipstick at the moment, and these two colors combined look so beautiful. Of course, you can also go for a lighter nude, but in the distance you can't really see the color. You can only see the color when I come closer, and then I think it pulls everything together really nicely. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, the finished tutorial, if you will. I hope you enjoyed this video and you could learn something from it, or at least take some inspiration, because I know that the techniques that I've used are not really something new. Everyone has done a colored liner before, but you know, I hope you learned something new in terms of color placement and color combinations and stuff like that, and I hope you have an excellent day. Bye, and thank you for watching.